Good evening. What is going on? This is Ricardo with the Code 7 Podcast Network. It is the 30th of July, 2020, and we are about to start Open Mic Live. And as always, a word from our sponsors and a big thank you to the patrons and all of you who support and watch and listen and everything. Thank you so much. Here we go. InDigital is on a mission to improve the 911 industry. Our goal is to create something better to go above and beyond the current standards. Our passion for creating the most advanced, well-designed solutions led to our position as an industry leader in next-gen core services. For the millions of calls processed over our emergency IP networks, to our Text for 911 solution, Texty, to our disaster recovery and backup solution, Mevo, it's easy to see we love what we do. For more information, check us out at www.indigital.net.
Rapid Deploy believes that every public safety agency, regardless of size, should have access to the data they need when it matters most. That's why since 2016, our mission has been to reduce emergency response times and improve public safety. We are the industry's only integrated emergency response platform. Our web-based cloud platform includes analytics, mapping, dispatch, and mobile apps, purpose-built for 911 in the 21st century. Visit www.rapiddeploy.com to learn how we enable effective, efficient, data-driven emergency response.
If Within the Trenches has ever taught you something, open your eyes to what it is like to be a 911 dispatcher, or has inspired you to become one, then help support us and join our Patreon. Get exclusive bonus content, one-of-a-kind swag, discounts on merchandise, ad-free early access to new episodes, and much more. To join, please visit patreon.com/WTT podcast. And if you're an industry partner, we have something for you as well. And now, for the show.
This is Jordan, and you're listening to the Code 7 Podcast Network.
Warning. This episode contains the 3 A's of podcasting: adult content, adult language, and awesomeness. You've been warned.
Dispatch.
There is no one over here to cook our lunch. We are waiting for our lunch, and there's no one here to cook our lunch.
All right, calm down. Where are you at?
The group home. Now, what are you going to do?
We'll get some help over there for you, okay?
Welcome to Open Mic, where we visit the lighter side of dispatch, because laughing is good medicine. All right. That was excellent. You know, there is a feature on here now on this platform where you can add video clips and just hit it in and it fades out and all that stuff. So that was pretty slick. That was the first time that I've tried it. Welcome, everyone. This is Open Mic Live. This live broadcast is sponsored by InDigital as well as Rapid Deploy. And I am very happy to have all of you here with me. We're going to have some fun. This is going to be good. I'm just looking over here at my notes really quick, as well as, you know, everything that is popping up here. And in the comments already, boy, do I have a story to tell this week. Oh, snap. All right. Well, we're going to get to that here in just one moment. This is going to be excellent. Again, welcome, everyone. A big thanks to sponsors as well as patrons. We've got new patrons here, Adam, Dawn, as well as the 901 group. Thank you so much for all of it. I am excited to be here. It is Thursday. It is day 4 being on my own solo, and I have been busy as hell. It has been pretty busy, but it has been good. It has been excellent. There's a lot of stuff that I've been working on just all week, just recording episodes, getting them out there, all kinds of shit. And this week especially was busy because we also had a roundtable earlier in the week, day 1. And I see Trace is in here, so it was Monday, right? It was just this past Monday. I had the chance to sit down with Tracy on her new podcast, on Scene First, and we recorded an episode, and that went out last night, I believe. So it is up. Make sure to check it out. It was a good time, and we had a lot of fun. Already the days are meshing together. That's why I was saying you gotta tell me. Okay, yes, she put it on there. Yup. Okay, good. It was on Monday. So excellent. All right. So that went down. The dispatchers roundtable last night was amazing. If you did not get a chance to watch um the dispatchers roundtable round 7 live, then you missed out, because holy moly, that was an excellent roundtable. I'm going to share something with you here really quick, because also what yesterday was about was revealing the keynote speakers for Dare to Be Great 2. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here to show you something. And well, hold on a minute. Then we got to pull it up here. All right, let's try it this way. And there we go. Boom. So here we are. You're looking at your keynote speakers for Dare to Be Great 2. That's going to be happening October 6th through the 9th. We have Karima Holmes, director of OUC, or DC 911, as well as Tyrell Morris, the executive director of Orleans Parish Communication District. And last but certainly not least, Jameson Peavyhouse, training coordinator out of Tennessee with the Emergency Communications Board. Holy hell. Yes, that was an excellent episode last night. Make sure, please, to check it out. We talked about a lot of stuff, and I am so excited to have all three of them to be keynote speakers at Dare to Be Great 2. I hope you're excited about it as well. This is just one of the things that are being revealed for Dare to Be Great as we're getting closer. I'm hoping that at the end of next month is when registration will be up, all the speakers will be available, and all of the information so that you can start getting registered, as well as seeing what industry partners are going to be available for the virtual expo hall. Already we have one diamond sponsor, and that is in digital. We've got 2 more to announce. I think it's going to be next week that I'll announce them. And then there's a fourth spot that is available. So I'll be taking, I'm going to put something out for industry partners, because there'll be diamond, gold, silver, and bronze. And they will each get 2 hours, 1 hour on one day and an hour on the next day for the expo hall. So that will be excellent there. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the comments as well. So I got to scroll back up there here pretty quick and check that out. But I wanted to show you and just let you know that, man, that round was fire last night. It was excellent. Just a lot of good information, and Karima is just so awesome. She blew all of us away. That was excellent. A couple times when it was my turn to talk, I'm like, all right, what do I say next? But it was really good. Also released a couple episodes. Released episode 335 with Terry, the 911 group. Make sure to check that one out as well. We talked about all different types of stuff, especially old school training. And man, that one was something to learn. But we've come a long way. We've definitely come a long way. I also posted for patrons, because patrons have early access to episodes a week before everyone else. Episode 336, which was with Ernie Stevens. He's an officer out of San Antonio, but he's also part of subject matter for Ernie and Joe Crisis Cops, which is a documentary that HBO did. And that episode was, wow, that one was an excellent one. If you're a patron, you had a chance to check it out already. It is there. So if you want early access to those episodes or anything else, you can go to patreon.com/WTT podcast. So a lot of cool stuff going on there. And let me see. Let me go back up here into the comments, because there are a lot that came in as I've been talking, and yep, people saying great episode. And let's see. So I came up. Oh, so this came up in my FB memories for today, 3 years ago, working a little OT today. Just took a call of a lost or stolen item. When I asked the caller for his name, he gave his last name, then said, I'm a successor of Independence. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Oh man. Thank you, Facebook. You know, I like when those memories come up because there's a lot of memories from stuff that I posted when I was in dispatch, and I'll read them. I'm like, I'm so glad that I had that there and that I put that up. Let's see, others in here. It was so good. I was talking about the round table 7. Yes, it was great. And let's see, fire, great podcast. Really enjoy the content. Can't wait for more. Excellent, excellent, very good. And what is going on? It's something going on with Sasquatch? You guys are looking for Sasquatch? What? Okay, let's see. Oop, I'm going up here. Just looking through the comments, looking through the comments. Let's see, Don says, I haven't had time to watch the singing yet. That will be when we are done here. Oh, okay. So if you're talking about the singing badly in my car, I'm working on editing that, and but I'm gonna show you guys a little bit here. It's so embarrassing, man. Oh, geez. Okay, so I mentioned all that other stuff, but what I wanted to also say in the beginning, like I always do, it's Thursday. We are already going to be at the end of the week. Um, how are you feeling? How are you doing? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being shitty, of course, and 10 being awesome, how are you feeling? Um, Lisa, my cousin, is up in here. What's up, cuz? Um, I am, let's see. I think I'm at a 9. Yeah, I'm at a 9. Even though I am exhausted, I'm still laughing, and this is still good stuff. So I'm at about a 9. So how is everyone feeling? Are you doing well? Are you doing okay? Let's see. Anthony at an 8. Dawn is at an 8 today. The story behind it, excellent. That's always good. Kelsey at a 4. I hope that we can get you up there higher than that, Kelsey. And anyone who's, lower than 6 and under, we're gonna hopefully we'll be able to get you back up there with some stories that are going to be told and some laughing and a video that I'm going to show here that oh man, yeah, I'm hoping I can make you laugh. I think one of my other cousins jumped in here too. Let's see, Dalton, what's up, man? My homeboy right there. Let's see. We've got someone with a 10, someone with a 9, Michelle with a 4. Again, I'm hoping that we're going to be able to bring everyone up there. Let's see. How am I feeling? Let me tell you this story of a call I took this week, and then you tell me how I am. Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah, send it over. Send it over. Tracy, 10 internally. That's good. 5 physically. Busted. Oh, that's right. I saw that picture. Yeah, you jacked your ankle. That sucks, dude. Keep the ice on there. That's wicked bad. Did I say that right? Wicked? All right. Let's see. DJ's at an 11. Awesome. 9.5, 10. Okay. All right. That's good. All right. Excellent. See Michelle, a little disappointed. Do not get to see my friends at APCO International. Supposed to be in Florida right now. Whoa. Was that right? That's right. We'd have been flying out for that. That that is that does suck. A lot of the those national conferences, we'd be hitting all of that up. You may have missed my story. Scroll up. Oh, yeah, let me see. Dawn. Let me go up here. Oh, my director called me in the office today and informed me that I am getting a job offer from a neighboring agency tomorrow morning. That's good, right? I mean, you're at an 8, so I'd figure that's good. And as long as it is, I mean, that's awesome. Excellent work. Let's see, I'm just going through here. Doug is talking about Bigfoot Research Organization. Dawn, it's really good if it's true. I am shooting you some good vibes, yo, that it is going to be excellent. Good news like that is always, that's always awesome. So as we're going through this here, any funny stories that you have, throw them in the comments. You know how this works. If this is your first time at Open Mic Live, throw that in the comments as well. I want to know if this is your first time, and we'll go from there. I know last time there were actually a lot of people who were in for the first time. And so my cousin is in here. He's like, "What's the topic? I'm a little behind." Bro, the topic is really anything. We talk about funny stories, funny shit that happens in 911 dispatch, outrageous stories. We talk about saves, all different kinds of stuff. All right, let's see. Let me going through. All right, it says this story is about our pals EMD and me. Earlier this week, let me scroll up. Earlier this week, I took a lift assist for a quadriplegic who fell out of his wheelchair and hit his head on the way down. I get to the part where EMD reads, "Don't move around unless absolutely necessary." Oh, man. Just be still and wait for help to arrive. I realized who I was talking to mid sentence. It was already. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. I realized who I was talking to mid sentence. It was already in it. So I had to commit. He just sighs and says, "Yep, I'll be here." Dude. No. I'm. What do you do after that? Kylie, what do you do after that? Like, man. Yeah. That. Thanks, EMD. For those who are joining in who don't know what that is, that's emergency medical dispatch. Those are protocols that we follow. Some people have it through a program called ProQA, where it's on their computer and they can go through all this stuff and you read it. But there is like my dispatch center, my old dispatch center. It's a booklet, and it's a like flip cards, and by the questions that you're asking, it determines the response or the protocol that you go to, and you flip to it, and then you start going through those questions, and that determines again the priority response. If it's difficulty breathing, chest pain, and certain things like that, that's like a priority one already. But and then you still go to those cards and go through those questions, but you already have people heading out there. But that one right there, because you're so used to going through the cards and the questioning. Oh, man. Okay, let me scroll down here. Oh, where did you respond back? Oh, no, a lot of people here saying first time, first time, first time. Wow, okay, so we got a lot of first timers. Let's see. But this is good. This is good because this is the type of stories that we're sharing. The outrageous ones, the funny ones that happen, the ones where, you're kind of like your foot's in your mouth and you don't know where to go from there. And yeah, so let's see. Where's Kylie? Did you come back in here? Okay. I asked my supervisor if we can just omit that for these situations. After he stopped laughing at me, he said that we have to read it anyways because they can still move their shoulders and neck, but I still felt like an absolute asshole. I would have too. I would have felt like a straight up dickwad, man. Like after saying that, just so all right, there help's on the way. Because then what else do you do but sit there and just like just sweat, right? You're just sweating because oh man, that's a hard one right there. That is a difficult one. Let's see. Okay, first time. My team at San Diego Humane Law Dispatch got a call from an inmate in Phoenix who wants us to help him because he feels he's being treated inhumanely based on his internet research. We should be his advocate. Oh. Oh. Let's see. Had a sergeant drop an F-bomb on the radio last week. It was fantastic. Aren't those the best? Aren't those the best when you have an officer who's on the radio or anybody really, and there's an F-bomb just gets dropped and you're like, oh. You're like, no shit. Did that just happen? Especially if it's someone who doesn't usually swear or anything. Like they're always trying to be the most professional person. And then that drops and you're like, yes, that was refreshing. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man. This is funny. I'm sorry. To my cousins who are watching right now, this is what happens as well. I start laughing my ass off because some of this stuff, I mean, you can't make it up. Let's see. Oops. Okay, my cousin actually put something in here. Man, I was riding at this track in Tampa, Florida, and went over a little roller and got kicked off. I got up and looked around and saw two of my bikes, man. So I walked in the middle and got my bike. The lesson of the story is make sure you know what you're going into. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. For those who are joining for the first time. Oh man. Yeah, you're in for something. Let's see. Here's a story. I was eating dinner with some work colleagues when telling them a story of my wife. While telling the story of my wife getting crabs from the guy off the boat, in parentheses, we live in Maine. Then I realized what I said. Oh no. Yeah, because for sure. Afterwards, you're probably just sitting there like, damn it. That's not what I meant. Hold on. And then you're trying to, explain yourself and you're probably just digging a hole. Oh, that's funny. Oh, my eyes are already watering. So Kylie says from that call, I was mortified, red from head to toe. I can imagine. Yes, I would have been the same way. Let's see. So we are allowed to have kids and pets in our dispatch center if they are well behaved. Last night, my partner's kids were there. She was on a 911 call. I was on a 911 call, and her kids started fighting and crying really loud. My caller said to someone he was with, well, damn, she's taking 911 calls with kids screaming in the background. Oh man, I can imagine that. I can see that. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Let me go back. Explained I'd call so-and-so over the radio to see if I can get lucky. Ugh, attempting to find further info. Oh man. Okay, let's see. I see that there's like an angry reaction up here by somebody. Sorry. Oh man. Let's see. Had an open mic one time after my sergeant went out in the field, and I told everyone over the open mic, if he's working, I'm going home. Major trouble, but the whole patrol squad bought me lunch for a week because they hated him too. Hey man, you got food out of it, so there you go. Perfect. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh, hold on a minute here. I had a guy at a hospital call 911 because the nurse wouldn't come in and wipe his ass for him. I had to send an officer. Took him a solid half an hour to get the guy to wipe and come out of the bathroom. Man, I don't know. I don't know about that one. What do you do? Do something that happened usually, I guess. Oh man. Okay, let's see. Hey, my mom is on. Jeez. Oh, this is where, some of these get, because then the stories get even more outrageous and stuff. Of course, because, my mom's on and it's embarrassing, right? So it makes it more fun. Okay. Let's see. I put out a vehicle fire once, fully engulfed. Dang deputy asked me for a vehicle description. I couldn't help it. I said it. The one that's on fire. My cell phone exploded with calls from other deputies crying from laughing so hard. So you did what a lot of us want to do, because I always wanted to say stuff like that. Always wanted to say it and never did. So thank you. Thank you for that. That is awesome. That is always good. Love it. Let's see. Got another one here. Newly released dispatcher who is a little spitfire, had an open mic last week, and all you hear is her talking. Then when we are yelling open mic, she says, "Oh my God, no, I don't. You're lying." With an open mic, we're laughing too hard at this point to confirm for her. I would have done the same thing, or I would have said something else just to make her keep talking. Because I'm an ass like that. That's what I would have done, being in dispatch with somebody who was newly released. I was like, "Oh no, you're right. Just keep talking. Just keep talking." Oh man. All right. Let's see. Sorry, I'm reading through the comments and this. I'm just laughing still. All right, as the stories are still coming in, because a lot of them are coming in, so I'm trying to get to all of them as much as possible. I want to play something though for you. Here, this is from just a couple days ago, and all right, it's only a few seconds, so hold on, really quick. Man, my face looks large. All right, here we go. All right, so pretty much all morning today, I've been working on something. There it is right there. That's one of 3 cameras. That's right. I got the Sing Badly in my car done. Several songs. Some of the songs, I didn't know the lyrics. I mean, I guess it was just funny me doing it, but I'll get it figured out. Either way, it was good stuff. Thank you, patrons, for everything. This was a lot of fun. I cannot wait to share it with you. Have a good one. Okay, so I meant to post that video when I did that, and I didn't get a chance to do it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you just a glimpse of raw footage. So there were a bunch of songs that people, that patrons rather, ended up suggesting. So, Man, I Feel Like a Woman was one of them. I don't know the lyrics to the song, just the chorus, really. So I was singing some of the chorus. I think for some of the songs that I didn't know all the lyrics, I'm going to do like a mashup blooper reel type thing and just give it all to you. Again, this is a patron exclusive. So there might be a clip that I put out that's a preview, but all of those are going to go to they're going to be available for patrons because that was a patron goal, and that's where those videos are going to end up being. Oh, Dancing Queen. That would have been a good one. I didn't think about that one. But another one was Like a Virgin. Someone, I think it was Gary maybe, suggested. And and I was watching a little bit of it, and it is hilarious. It is hilarious because I get to the chorus, and it's like a virgin. Hey! Oh man. It's pretty funny. So let me that is going to be, again, that's for patrons only. So if you're not a patron, make sure to become one, because there's probably going to be about 4 or 5 videos that I end up putting out. I know I put on there just one video, but man, oh, James, it was James who said it. Okay, good. Yes. So, yeah, there was just a bunch of songs that I did, and so now all of these songs are coming out. Where were these songs before when I was asking for them? So I'm going to play this video here in just a second. It's only a few seconds that I'm going to play it because of the music. It might throw me off of YouTube or something. So I'm only going to play a little bit of it so that you can hear it. But I want to read this really quick. Someone says, gave out a call for EMS for a subject with SOB. And we all know what an SOB is. However, in this scenario, it's shortness of breath. Okay. All right, here we go. This is let me pull this up here. This is so bad. Again, like I said, it's only a little bit, and you'll get to see one of the songs that I did here. Okay, here we go. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Why I picked Grease, I don't know. But it was funny. The other angle, you can see the whole part of me doing the shoot pop pop. Oh, this is so horrible, man. But that's why it's called Singing Badly in My Car. It's basically my version of carpool karaoke, but I'm by myself and I'm singing, and I've got all the angles and everything, and it's so stupid. Yes, yeah, I'm definitely getting serious with those hand moves. Let me. Oh, hold on. It's so stupid. Oh my lord. Okay, so again, if you're not a patron, this is the time to jump on there, man. And yes, my mom is laughing at me, but my mom and I did a couple videos. We did the same thing. We had the angles and everything going on, and it was um let's see, Never Gonna Give You Up was one of the songs, and then Beth by Kiss. So we actually did a couple of those together, and it was hilarious. So so that one right there, that I oh man. So I even got my voice high enough at the end when they're saying nights, that nights, but I got up there and I threw my arm. Oh, it's so bad, man. But it was fun. It was hilarious. And all of you, what's actually my favorite music genre? I love all music. So let me tell you the songs that I ended up doing. Um, I've got Don't Stop Believing in there. This song, Summer Nights from Greece. Let's see, what else do I have? Bohemian Rhapsody. Um, the songs that I did that are gonna be just kind of a mashup, are Like a Virgin, Man, I Feel Like a Woman, um, Baby Got Back, Ice Ice Baby. So all of those are gonna be a mashup because I was laughing so hard I couldn't even get through them. Um, I think there's also some 24K Magic in there, and oh yeah, so there's a bunch of them, and I think To Be With You by Mr. Big, some monster ballads. I got that in there, like, and that one is a whole song. Um, Tearing Up My Heart by NSYNC. Like I said, there were all of those other songs. Those are full ones. So I have about 5 or 6 of them that are going to be full on songs. And these were ones that I don't know. I was just thinking in my head as as I'm going through it. And so there's going to be that many that are going to go out to patrons. So again, thank you, patrons, so much for everything. Um, I wouldn't be able to do everything that I do now if it wasn't for your support and everyone else, and especially the sponsors too. But you made the goal, we made the goal, so those songs are going to go out there, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be good. So I'm excited to share that with you. But that clip alone, I wanted to share that with you because it's just so stupid and outrageous, but yet a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoy it. So let's get back to it here. Let me get in here. I don't think there's another story that ended up popping up. There's so many stories that came in. Like, I can't go up high enough. But any any stories that you have, please throw them in there, and I'll get it in there. Oh, geez. My head is hot just from showing that. That's so embarrassing. but but it's funny. It's good. It's good stuff. So again, yeah, that was just the raw footage from what I had done. That was the center camera, and then I have a left and a right camera, and it is gonna be good. All right. Throw me some stories. Let's continue with this show. There's a bunch of songs in here. Gotta Do The Lion Sleeps Tonight, some Run DMC, um, What You Want. So what you want? What you want? That's some Beastie Boys. I'm talking, yeah, that's I can do that. And yeah, can't wait to see them all. Yeah, it'll be good. You'll enjoy it. It'll be excellent. We are all speechless. uh let's see. No story, but I listened to that episode 80 you mentioned, and it was phenomenal. I could listen to that dude all freaking day. Yes, you know, that again, if you have not listened to episode 80, make sure to check that one out. Steve Souter is a dispatch legend and public safety as a whole too. So he's got some excellent stories. I'm hoping to get him back on to share some more because there's a lot more that we can talk about. We've been trying to get it down for a little while now, so I'm hoping to have him back on. So let's see. Rebecca says sent night shift patrol to a local tweaker down to down to a marker up here. Wait, what? Tweaker down with a marker. Oh, with a marker up her nose. Officers asked for a description of the marker, so I said it was a magic marker. Oh no. Oh, that's yep. That's funny right there. So this lady called 911 one day to demand autopsies. I can't even talk now. Autopsies for 6 dead raccoons in her alley because it just isn't natural. I tried to explain to her that this isn't something we handle and that she needs to contact animal control. After a pause, she goes, "Well, what is it that you do then?" You know, sometimes yeah, that's what people ask. And we do everything. We just don't do that. Oh man. Let's see. Had to dispatch for a tree down at a road we have called Grandma's Lane. My coworker typed in the narrative that it was over the river and through the woods. I just spit. We were busy and I didn't read it ahead. Ended up saying that the tree was over the river and through the woods by Grandma's house. Well done. uh that's good. I you know, I'm guilty of that myself. When I was in dispatch and there was a Be on the Lookout, a BOL or BOLO, um, I wouldn't always read it. So I would be doing something else and I'd see it pop up and I would just go in, key up and just start talking. And then I'm reading it and then I would start to maybe stumble over something or I would start to chuckle. And I'm thinking, man, I need to really start reading these more beforehand. But that one is excellent. Over the river and through the woods. Hmm. Oh, let's see. I would do anything for callers, but I won't do that. No, 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 I won't do that. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to. That's the only thing that popped into my head was Meatloaf right there. Let's see. Looking through as the comments come in. Some of these stories, man, they take me back, which is awesome. I think that's one of the things that I love the most is reading your stories of this of all of this, all kinds, whether they be the funny and outrageous or the saves, anything like that, because um it just takes me back to that. And oh, hold on, there's one here that says I wouldn't read them until one day there was one that described the female as having a oh no, a chubby build. See, and now you'll read them, right? uh I'm trying to remember what some of the ones that I didn't read and it just went out, or maybe I said it wrong or something. But yeah, some of those, it's just like um when someone is being described as wearing camouflage, you always want to say, well, how do you see them? How how? How can you see them there? Because you know, They're wearing camo. How can you see them? But you don't want to be a dick, right? You can't be a smartass or anything. You just go with it. You just continue to go. Oh man. Good evening, man. What's going on? Let's see. Worked with someone who never read the calls first. So we put descriptions out of order one day. She describes someone as having a Pendleton mustache. Man, that's funny and messed up. But that's a way to get someone to start reading it, right? That is pretty funny. Let's see. Glenna says, "Oh my God, yes! Every dang time I don't read the call first, I end up describing something that doesn't make sense." Yep. And then of course, someone will key up over the radio and say, "Well, what are you talking about?" Or repeat your traffic or whatever, and you're stuck there, and you got to read it again. But like for myself, I wouldn't have it keyed up. Like I would be reading over the message as fast as I could, and I would skip a word or something and have to go back and think, come on, man, this is what you do for a living. Put it out there. Let's see. Brianna says, I typed out a page that fire police needed to shit down needed to shit down a road. 10 years later, I still hear about it. That's and I know I've told this before many times, but that's just like when I was I think I was in training or I just gotten off training. I'm trying to remember now, especially because I just said yeah, I think I was still in training. But anyway, I was on radios, and someone on phones ended up telling me or was typing a call in, and it was basically a be on the lookout. And the person was drunk and going from driveway to driveway shitting. And I remember my partner standing up saying, "You better say it exactly how I typed it in." And I read it and I was like, no, I am not going to read it like that. I have, I'm new here. I'm straight up new here, and I don't want to lose my job. I love what I do. And so I ended up putting it out as defecating. But of course, there's always that one person who doesn't know, or just jokingly is saying that they don't know. And they said, "Central, what does that mean?" And I just said they're pooping. It's like the person's pooping. They're pooping. They're going to each driveway and pooping, which is pretty talented. I mean, they must have been holding it in for a while. Let's see. Robert says, piggybacking off Don's story, just off training and sent FD to house fire on West River Road, notified Sector PD unit to respond for traffic, ended up telling him like 5 times the numerical address. And at 6 requests, I responded with, look forward the BRT, aka big red trucks that are already on scene. Needless to say, I regretted it, as I knew officer was going to file a complaint. Oh man, okay, hold on a minute. I got to go back up here. Okay, here we go. Needless to say, I regretted. I can't even talk, man. Oh, geez. Needless to say, I regretted it, as I knew officer was going to file a complaint. I got the talk from the supervisor about not being a good thing to do, but he defended me to the officer, as did my colleagues. The rest of it is not on there. Let's see. Kelsey says, I dispatched a deputy to a dangerous squirrel in a wood stove. Yes. Oh man. Let's see. Did you really say pooping 5 times? I think I said it twice. I didn't say it 5 times, but I said pooping because, they kept asking what defecated means. Let's see. Oh, my homegirl. Erica here says, I am so guilty of not reading my BOLs before I give them out. The other day, I was trying to give one out about a naked guy driving down the road, showing himself to other drivers. I got to the part where I had to say what he was doing, and I literally had the longest pause ever. And on the fly, all I could come up was he was showing his private parts to other drivers. My brain totally went back to kindergarten in that moment. Well done, girlfriend. Well done. The dude was showing his privacy. Oh man. Okay. Let's see. James says, all right, do you remember the story about the guy who heard me ask my partner if he was crapping out? Well, I told my uncle the story, and a few months later, I went up to visit him and he yelled at me for the story. He was afraid to get out of bed to use the bathroom in the middle of the night. Oh, man. And then I saw this. Oh, there's a link there. I don't know what it is. I can't pull it up on my end. What the link is here. That should be an accepted acronym for dispatch. Is that the big red trucks? The BRT? And Glenna says, and we are back on poop. You know what? I don't know how that happens. It seems to be, when I was working in dispatch with my team, it seemed like no matter what conversation we were on, it ended up there. It ended up where we were talking about poop. Other people are saying the same thing. Yes, it always comes back to poop. I don't know. Natural, I guess, because it's natural. I mean, at least it's not back farts, right? We're not talking. Okay, I'll stop there with that one. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, there it is right there. Don says poop and back farts. Yes. Those are all hashtags too. Those will be added into the word cloud. Okay. Okay, there's one here. Dina, is that where it ends? Or is there more to that one? I don't see it here. Send me the rest of that one as well. Or if you can see it, hook me up with it. Glenna, and there it is, back farts. Dawn, dang, the hour's almost over already. I know, it goes fast. This is what happens, but it's a good thing. This is what happens when there's story after story after story, and we just keep going and going and going, and that is a good thing. I'm happy. Now, so as we're coming to the end of this broadcast, I have to ask, what is your number now? Where are you at? I'm flying high on a 10, 11, of course, because of all of these awesome stories, and it just makes me laugh, man. It just makes me laugh. Oh, okay. So here's the rest of it. Okay, I had a coworker who took a driving complaint, and years ago, the caller reported the vehicle was all over the road, and the caller gave a name of, and it pronounced like Titty. However, she was not familiar with the name and typed titty. Luckily, the dispatcher on duty did pre-read the notes and knew the name to say it properly over the radio. That is good. That's good. Oh. For a second, I thought you meant phone number. No. I mean your number of how you're feeling. There were some who were a little lower, and then I just want to see where everyone is sitting now, because we've shared a lot of funny stories, and I showed you my video of me singing like a fool. Oh man. So this is good. This is good. We've got people that have moved up. That is excellent. That is excellent. Awesome. Let's see. Tonight, my husband, who's a cop, was in here at the beginning and was like, "What the crap are you watching?" He wished they had something similar. Well, good. I'm glad that it wasn't a what the crap are you watching, and then just like walked out and just like screw that guy. No, man, we're here. We're having fun. This is fun shit. Wait, see, and it goes back to poop, but that's not what I meant. Oh, yep, my head is hot. Let's see, 10, 9, that's good. I'm at a 10 for sure. Good. I'm glad. I am very glad that your numbers have moved up. That is good. That is always good to see and hear. What the crap are you watching? Yeah, even the word goes back to poop. Oh man. Okay. So one of the things I want to mention really quick before we go again is that just to remember, we're getting into August here, and August 24th, 2020 is going to be I Am 911 Day. It's the anniversary of the birth of the I Am 911 movement, and I'm going to be putting a registration out for Crowdcast. This one will not be multi-streamed. This one is going to be different. This one is only going to be on Crowdcast. And for I Am 911 Day, I'm trying to figure out what time to do it at, but we're going to do an Imagine Listening session virtually all together. And if you are able to jump on screen, if you want to share a story and jump on screen with me to share an I Am 911 story, you will earn yourself an official I Am 911 challenge coin. They're not a lot. Well, there aren't any in-person conferences going on right now, and that's usually how I give these coins away. These are exclusive to Imagine Listening sessions. They're not available for sale. They're not available for trade or anything. They're exclusive to those sessions. So if you share a story, again, you will get one of these. I will get your information and I will send one to you. I have, I think, about 100 of them, and I would love to give out as many as possible. The session is only going to be an hour long, but the Imagine Listening part, the challenge coin part, is only 30 minutes. And you can say a story in I Am 911 form. For example, like the story that I started out the movement with was, I was the one or I heard your voice, or I'm sorry, I heard your last breath the night you flipped your four-wheeler. You can do it in that form, or you can do it in a longer form. Either way, that's how you'll be able to earn one of these, is for that session only. And then the last 30 minutes, of course, is going to be open mic, because that's how Imagine Listening runs. We start emotionally intense, and then the last portion of it is what we're doing right now, open mic live, where we share all the funny and outrageous stuff that goes on in 911, because we're there healing together, supporting each other, finding some sort of closure. But I want you to be able to laugh as well, because laughing is good medicine, and you will feel better once we go through all of that. The more we share these stories, the better we can feel, and also manage whatever it is that we might be dealing with. And it's going to be excellent. So I hope to see as many of you there as possible. Again, it's only going to be an hour session. Imagine Listening for August 24th, 2020, for the I Am 911 anniversary, I Am 911 Day. So this is going to be a lot of fun. And let's see, let me get back into the comments here. Let's see, seriously, I go from just okay or mad to laughing my ass off. Thank you as always. I'm glad that you feel that way as well, and that numbers are going up. For those of you who are here for the first time, what do you think? This is what we do. We come on here and we share funny 911 stories, the lighter side of dispatch, but as well as saves and everything as well. And and we go from there. So I am very happy to have all of you on here and sharing your stories, because we take this hour or so um, out of the day, out of Thursday, around this time, to just forget about the bullshit that's going on in the world and just be here together, share some stories, laugh, and just be here for each other and support each other. So it's good. And let's see, Melissa says here, oh my goodness, we need a joint episode with Officer Smith or Vinny Montez. That would be pretty cool. I'm gonna actually been thinking about reaching out to Vinny to have him on an episode, and shit, maybe we could even do something here on Open Mic Live. That would be pretty funny to go through. Now we've got let's see, we got more stuff in here. Yes, exactly. You guys are amazing. You're the most vital piece of public safety. You rock more than anybody else. That is awesome. Um, let's see. I need to add must enjoy absurdity to the to the job description, right? Yeah. Let's see. Brenda says, but we always but we always add. Oh, I'm reading two different ones on here. But we always end up with poop and back farts. We do. We do, but it's funny. Let's see. Anna says, I loved every minute of it. Thank you, everyone, for sharing. Thank you, Ricardo, for making me laugh. Good. I'm glad. So, yes, right there. I was asking first timers on here how how you've enjoyed this. And, those who had a lower number, I hope that your number was able to go up as well from there. This has been a lot of fun. We're going into the wrap up of this live broadcast. Thank you again very, very much for joining me for this hour, for this week's episode of Open Mic Live. And we're here. I do this every Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern, on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So come back, have your stories ready, because it's we just go ahead and do it, and it's a lot of fun. And again, I can't thank you enough for being here, for supporting, and just for the job that you do, man. It's a hard job. Not a lot of people can do it. Only a few can, and it's amazing what you do. Again, the most vital piece of public safety. My hat's off to you. Proud of all of you. You kick ass and take names. Thank you so much for the job that you do every single day, and I'm happy to be even just a small part in what you guys do. It's awesome. Your stories are amazing and powerful. Thank you very much to the sponsors and Digital and Rapid Deploy for sponsoring this live broadcast. If you have any comments, questions, or you want to be a guest on the show, you can email us, and that's going to be wttpodcast@gmail.com. Once again, it's wttpodcast@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter. That is @91podcast. You can like us on Facebook. That's facebook.com/Within the Trenches podcast. This show will always be free. However, if you're looking for bonus content or behind the scenes stuff that I do, whether it be the screen printing, the singing badly in my car, there's 5 of those that are going to be going out there, swag, t-shirts, discounts to the store, anything like that, as well as ad-free early access to episodes that come out for the flagship show Within the Trenches. You can check us out. That is patreon.com. And I'm about to choke on my spit there. Excuse me. Patreon.com/WTT podcast. Check us out. Thank you so much for the patrons, as well as the sponsors and all of you for the support. I wouldn't be able to do what I do if it wasn't for all of you. So thank you so much. And again, this can be seen on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And for the audio portion and all, you can listen 24/7 on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, your favorite podcasting app, and withinthetrenches.net. Have an excellent night, and I will talk to you soon. Patrons, look out for that video actually 4 or 5 videos that are going to end up coming out. It is going to be some funny shit. So I can't wait to show it to you. It's going to be embarrassing as hell, but it's going to be awesome. Thank you all very much. Have a good night. Be safe. Catch you later.